I have a wedding gig in 2 weeks to play for, and I have not played the violin in months. So here's what I'm doing to prepare for that. First thing I like to do when I come back to playing the violin after some time off is get reacquainted with the bow and just get a feel for the bow, the different movement patterns, and feel the contact between the bow hair and each string. One of the main things that I've always focused on is a steady, even sound. So I like to imagine the sound as like a wave, like a light wave. I want it to be as straight as possible. I, in my mind, think a laser beam. So it has to be pure, concentrated sound with no oscillations, with no sudden changes in the sound, because that means that my bow is unsteady. And something that I'm doing with my right hand, the right arm, or maybe even movements with the left hand are disturbing the sound from being a pure, consistent tone. Okay, so you probably just heard that bow change. There was a sudden change of the sound. The sound stopped, and it didn't carry straight through to the next bow. So that means that my bow change is not ideal. That means that I am making too much movement, and it's not a straight change from up to down bow, but instead I'm adding a movement that does not need to be there. So I'm listening for these sudden bow changes. I'm listening for any small alterations in the weight distribution between my pinky and the index finger, and I'm listening for the weight distribution between the both strings that I'm playing, whether it's D or A or E and A, and making sure they sound even. And now what I'm doing here is simply warming up each finger with a finger pattern, with a dropping and lifting finger pattern, almost in a trill like fashion. And this just warms it up, gets it moving fast and preparing for scales.